Hey, I'm about to show you a tour of Radiator Ranch because it is huge, but first, a bull just got out and we're gonna go catch him. So go with us, Ol'Son. Come on, this way, Buckhead.
Don't let him, the fence is right here. Just don't let him get to the fence. Don't let him get to the fence. There you go. Keep doing that. There you go. There you go. Cam, come get on my horse. He won't go, Kevin. We need to get him going. This ought to get him going, huh? Sack up! That's what Randy Q would say.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah!
You
want some slack?
Tight core. All right, now you come over here. We need to get him in the trailer. And when he gets up close, I'm gonna spur him. Whenever you go to... Woo! You're doing good. You're doing good, Cam. Woo, that was some good, rope work. I'm gonna spur him just a little. All right, I'm spurring. This is when it's coming in handy that I'm on his back. See, I'll reach down, I'll kind of cup his eye, get you a dally, bring him out past the end of the gate. There you go, there you go. There you go. Now, all right, now turn.
Into the trailer he goes. Yeah.
Woo! We got him, boys. That's how you load bucking bulls. Welcome to Radiator Ranch. This is a tour of the whole place. Now, right now, we're not on Radiator Ranch. We're on the neighbors because our bull got out. But it kind of feels like home, doesn't it, Kev? We spend enough time over here. So join me. I'm going to show you the whole ranch. But just know, that's how you load a bull in the trailer. All right? Derek Begay out in Arizona. Rodeo, Brisby in Texas wheat fields. All right? That's really kind of cowboy. Good job, team. Welcome to Radiator Ranch. I am tired of people asking me about this place. So here's the tour. Right now, we're at HQ. That stands for headquarters. But first, I'm gonna take you to some camps. We're gonna head out east to West Camp. This place is ginormous. You wanna talk about getting lost on the drive? West Camp is where it can happen. Big oak trees, mesquite trees, roll, creeks, valleys, tanks, lakes, they got it all right? And the cows can get lost in it. They get big, they get wild. I'm not gonna lie, occasionally we might even honk up the cows when we go to West Camp. Working them, we got a little set of pens that's really old, but we have a good time in there. We've had a lot of calves branded at West Camp in those pens, Ol'Son. It's also where I taught you guys what a super puncher is. That way you get in a bad cow fight, you can use both your hands, you don't lose your range. Okay, I mapped it out for you at West Camp. Next up is Guacamole Camp, because get a little guacamole on your hands, get a little guacamole in your wallet. Get a little guacamole on your hands. Then you get a little guacamole in your wallet. You know what I'm saying? That's good cow country. They get big and fat, the grass is good, and the trees are fewer than West Camp, but it's still a little brushy. You gotta be a cowboy to get that thing gathered. Guacamole is ginormous. You can get lost on it also. Huge country. It's a great place for aspiring cowhands to learn how to set up a drive, how to get them in the pens, how to get around them, if you will. And we've done that plenty of times there. Whether it was the Netflix show or teaching up-and-coming YouTubers, interns, whatever it is. The only thing about old guacamole is the rattlesnakes. Look at that sunbug swirling around. That's evil. That's pure evil right there. Look out. You'd think they'd be at West Camp. No, sir. They're all at Guacamole. Them rattlesnakes will get you, Ol'Son. We've even encountered a homeless man out there.
Home of the brave and land of the free, ain't it?
Yeah, I guess so. That's right. Guacamole Camp sometimes is a home of a drifter. Super punchers never come back empty-handed, whether it's a protein tub, deer shed, hopefully cows, but then occasionally, a hobo. A lot of people think that I own the 4.6s. To be honest, I've really only leased that country. Spend a little time there. I sneak in on the cattle drives occasionally, try to get a job. I think they're gonna give me one day. You get those shirts at the supply house. Buy the steaks on 46steak.com. Use code Dale for free shipping. orders 50 and above this summer only. But yeah, it's just lease country for me. I don't think they're aware of it though. Circling back to headquarters, I do have a little bit of wheat pasture. Got a few acres out to the west of us, and that's where we like to kick out our heifers. We do have a heifer program here. A lot of people discourage that, like just go buy some young cows. Okay, you find me a young cow that's actually 4 to 6 years old and I'll buy her. But they're not. They're always 8 and they're wild. So we like our genetics and we know exactly how old they are. Then we put trunk, AKA birthday cake, on them for their first calf. That's the bull that we had to get this morning. So some of them calves are wild because he's wild. So we'll put him on them while they're on the wheat. We'll put those heifers back on the cows, and then that bull can clean up. We've got another wheat field west of the house, and that's where we'll put our saddle ponies during the wintertime. We also have done some activities in that other wheat field. We've raced the horses, we've raced goat carts, Can-Ams, we've had a Can-Am barrel race. We have a lot of fun activities in this second wheat field that I mentioned. Now working our way closer to the house, this main pasture back here at headquarters that has the tank in it. It's a stocked tank. By the way, we need to fish it soon, don't we? We are ranching our nuts off around here. But yeah, this tank waters all the saddle horses that we keep at HQ, which brings us to our traps that we recently built. And that's for the buckers. We kick out bucking horses, bucking bulls, fighting heifers. We get a couple colts here and there. We'll kick them out over there. The thing I don't like about them is they get grazed down, obviously, because they're small traps. But we just gotta have somewhere to put bucking stock where it can stay separate from your commercial cows and your ranch horse string. Fun fact about these this fence is the cedar stays. You know, we started off, we were gonna cut them, and you know, it's slick wire because we've got so many horses. And I know some people use barbed wire. Inevitably, your best horse is gonna find a way to get cut on that barbed wire. So I like slick wire so these horses, just one less thing. But we use these cedar stays, you know, to keep them steady. And as we were starting to, I was talking to one of my buddies, True Burson, and he suggested burying them, which I loved. It makes the fence more stout. They won't move around as much since it's slick wire. And also, your help doesn't have to run a chainsaw and risk getting hurt. So it's a win-win. That leads us up to the arena, the new setup. We used to have a portable arena, which is great. Those serve a purpose, but I'm not going anywhere soon, Lord willing. So why not make it more permanent? We put in a pipe arena and we got some Powder River bucking chutes. We built a lot of back pins. Some of the latches aren't the way I'd want them. I want to change a few things, add some gates. We buck once, sometimes twice a week, and it works for us. That's what's helped dubbed this place the bull riding capital of the world and a few good broncs. So thanks to Powder River. Thanks for Can-Am for helping us drag that arena. Next we got the front trap, and that's the one on the highway that we try to keep nice, trim the trees, kick out the fat bucking horses every now and then. They look kind of wild with their long manes and their forelocks and their long tails, because some of our horses don't have tails. So it's just a small trap that when it's got grass in it, we'll kick something out. We got the bull pasture over here, real small, couple of acres. Anything that likes to fight, we'll throw over there. Short fences, so don't put anything that'll jump out. That's why Tie Monster usually stays in the back pens. Now we're getting close to my favorite part of the ranch, and that's where I'm sitting. This round pen is my favorite thing at Radiator Ranch. Dubbed the stick pen by some of the local children that like to ride the horses around here. No, I'm not talking about Cole and Donnie. But the stick pen, the round pen here, it's only 40 foot, doesn't really give a horse enough space to lope, but also doesn't give a bronc much space to run off with you. Little trade-off there. Besides, once he's broke enough, take him to the arena, all right? Grab that night latch. Actually, you pull a night latch, you ain't no cowboy. Unless you're Dale Brisby and you've had X amount of surgeries, pull a night latch. Next up, the saddle house. Hey, it's a 20 by 8 foot container, watertight, insect and rodent tight. It is thief tight. We got the feed room, and this thing is gonna be replaced soon. It keeps our feed dry, but hey, we run through that total feeds. It doesn't do any animals any good if we just store it in there. We gotta feed it. And so that total equine is just constantly going in and out of that feed room. It's an old school looking shed. We like to film in there occasionally. The lighting's kind of cool. Then there's this random round building. Anybody want it? does somebody want this building? Come and get it. I don't know if it'll fit through my front gate. You may have to cut it up, but it's there, it's cool. We joke about using it as a dungeon. When Cam acts up, we might throw him in there and lock him in it. Chicken house. Hey, this thing's kind of cool. It used to be a greenhouse. We took the walls off and it left the, you know, kind of the structure, and then we replaced that with chicken wire. It's very secure. So I've got 10 chickens, only 4 of them lay eggs. It's a pretty cool chicken house. Rodeo blues, oh yeah, rodeo. That's, you know, it's kind of overflow storage. I'm not gonna lie, it's where we like to keep our rodeo gear. Nobody really actually keeps their saddles in there anymore, but we do keep flanks, extra gear. I like to supply gear for interns that are wanting to learn how to ride. And so that's where that stuff goes. Rodeo blues. We used to film podcasts in there. We used to play music in there, but it's a good spot. We thought about remodeling it to be like a little tiny home. We still might. It's crazy the places that Donnie can fit. The bunkhouse. A lot of the early interns that have been here a long time, like Donnie, Jordan, lived in the bunkhouse. We did not realize for the longest that it had 0 insulation. And we have since remodeled it. Got like a little loft. Yeah, it's really nice now. You should show it to him, Donnie. We've got the shipping container cabins. Container cabins. Come from Excalibur here in Graham, Texas, close by, and they are where usually new interns will now spend their first couple of months as we get to know each other, figure out if they like it, figure out if we like them. But it's like a little Yeti cooler. Whenever they spray foam those metal cans, and golly, those things they stay cool in the summer and hot in the winter. So we've got 3 of those, and that's where most of the new interns will live. But yeah, super neat spot. And then the warehouse. I'll show you the warehouse. Let's do that. Should we show them the warehouse, Donnie? Come with us to the warehouse. The Dale Warehouse is home to Rodeo Time Incorporated. RodeoTime.com is where you can find the articles of clothing that are housed here in the Dale Warehouse. This place is, oh man, it's our little safe haven. We've got air conditioning. This is where you can find all the apparel, t-shirts, caps, hoodies. This warehouse floor out here is where you'll find Kevin, and he makes it hum, putting everybody to work. Then you've got the offices, guys that work on the graphics or the media or the website. I've got my office. And then there's the media room where most of the media team, the A-team, likes to work. We'll go to the back, and at one time when we were gonna print our own shirts, we decided not to. Now we've got this awesome place for storage and working out. It's also where we put our podcast studio. We just started podcasting in this room, this beautiful mural. It's kind of a metaphor of how I run my business, but also it actually happened. That's my girlfriend right there. She goes to a different school, so you don't know her. Yeah, then the weight room, jiu-jitsu mats. I like to keep the old first gen in here, all right? So this is the Dale Warehouse, but I'm gonna show you last but not least, the Dale B&B. This is an Airbnb located right in front of the Dale Warehouse. It's not in Winnebago, it's actually down the road in Newcastle where the warehouse is. So book this Dale B&B on Airbnb. If you wanna come stay in it, visit the warehouse. We don't really do ranch tours. We might one day, but just message us on Dale B&B on the Airbnb app to find out if I'm gonna be around. Everybody check out RodeoTime.com where you can find the apparel. Appreciate everybody checking out the apparel line because that's what keeps these videos going. So thank you for supporting these videos through the apparel line on RodeoTime.com. Pow pow, on to the next one.